Good morning. It's a brisk morning, but at least the sun is out. A perfect time to hit the waters here at Toronto Harbourfront. We're here just outside of the Oriole, and I'm joined right now by Captain Duncan Rands. Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
This is a bit earlier than usual for you, eh?
It is a little bit, but we like to be accommodating here at Mariposa.
Oh, that's fantastic. All right, tell me a little bit about the history of the Oriole, what we see here, and how long it's been around.
Well, the Oriole was built in 1987 in Port Dover. Mariposa purchased it in 1992, and it's been a staple of harbor tours in Mariposa since then.
And so what kind of tours do you have? I guess it's 45-minute tours that people can check out the harborfront, check out the city?
Yes, that's correct. We leave hourly from 12 to 5, 7 days a week. It's a 45-minute tour in which we go into Toronto Islands. We see the Toronto's oldest landmark, the Gibraltar Point Lighthouse, see the skyline, and then back to Harbourfront.
Now, built in '87, but just a couple years after that, some big names have been on the ship. So who has been on the Oriole?
That's correct. As part of the G7 in 1988, we had the First Ladies on board, including Nancy Reagan and Mila Mulroney. More recently, myself, I took Sir Richard Branson across to the Virgin Festival on the Olympic Island. And we've actually had Alexei Ponikarovsky, one of the Toronto Maple Leafs, come on board with his family as part of a day tour as well.
What's that like for you when you have these notable names coming on your ship and then you're showing them Toronto?
I feel proud. There's a little bit of nerves because you don't want to disappoint. When you're dealing with a billionaire, you don't want to have any incidents because you know you'll make the news for sure. You know?
Yeah.
But basically, everybody's the same. We treat them with the same respect. And
now, from celebrities to the local residents, a lot of people who live around the area, who live in Toronto, are very passionate about the harborfront. Has there been someone who's been on your ship, a story that's touched you personally?
Yes, actually, a few years ago, for several years running, we had a grandmother and grandson who every Sunday at 4 o'clock would come on board the Oriole and enjoy the tour. And I guess it was their sort of time to connect as a family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's fantastic. And talking about the harborfront here, so much of it has changed. How long have you been the captain of the Oriole?
Since 2001, 2002. I've been with Mariposa part-time since 2000 and worked my way up through the 6 vessels here.
And so how have you seen the harborfront change throughout the years?
When I first started, actually, where we're standing, the piers didn't exist, so we would be in the water right now. Harborfront was pretty I wouldn't say run down, but not as modern as you would see it right now. They really put a lot of money into it, changing parking lots into parks, that sort of thing. And a few condos have gone up along the way.
Well, fantastic. Thank you for joining me this morning. And if people want to get more information about the cruise, about the Oriole, where can they get that?
We have a website, mariposacruises.com. You can do all your bookings for harbor tours, dinner cruises, and charter information through there. And we invite you to check it out and explore your options here at Mariposa.
All right, fantastic. Captain Duncan Rands from the Oriole. Thanks for joining me bright and early. And don't go away, because coming up, we're going to be showing you some food ideas, because I know it's hard to believe, but fall is coming up, which means you'll probably be entertaining people, and Thanksgiving is just around the corner, and we're going to be giving you some cool alternatives and some ideas on how to host a large dinner party. You won't want to miss it. Coming up on the morning show, I'm going to throw it back to the studio.